Boise is also known as the city of trees, and it only takes a careless moment to ruin the whole city by a threat of a wildfire. A fire can be a cause of a natural phenomenon due to extreme heat or a lightning strike. Most of the wildfires nowadays are because of human carelessness, such as playing with fire, leaving campfires unattended, discarding lit cigarettes, and many more reckless actions. Sofia Perez, a 20-year-old Boise State student, will inform us about the issues of wildfires and how to prevent it. When did you start to become an environmental advocate?
I think I started to become an environmental advocate around last year when I took my first environmental studies class. And not only did we focus on just the Boise region, but we focused on the environment around the world.
In terms of forest wildfires, how do you prevent this kind of disaster?
I think the main thing is making sure that you put out the fires that you create. A lot of the people that go into the forest are usually because they want to go camping. And usually when you go camping, you need to have a fire to have some sort of light. So I think making sure that you have fully put out that bonfire before you go to sleep or before you leave the forest would be great, because I think a lot of the forest wildfires have been started by bonfires, and because those trees tend to go on fire pretty quickly.
How big of a threat are wildfires?
I think that the wildfires are actually a pretty big threat, because they can affect the neighboring homes surrounding the forest, and so people's houses have been burned down. People have literally died because of the wildfires, and so I think it could actually be a pretty big threat. Like CNN News and Fox News all have covered the California wildfires recently, and I feel like there needs to be a bigger workforce to help prevent these wildfires, especially since they're talked about every single year. And so another big issue too with wildfires is that the carbon monoxide from the smoke can kill a lot of people, and especially since they say that wildfires can spread very rapidly, the smoke from it can really become detrimental to humans' health. And as well, there could also be a decrease in oxygen in our environment. So I think it's actually a pretty big threat, in my opinion.
This is Ryan Laborse, always prioritizing the safety of Treasure Valley.